What? I said, oh, you. Yeah, can't steal it. Woo, wheel and deal it. The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. But brother, I am bad and they know I'm bad.
I'm the man of the hour, the man with the power. You sleep with me, sour.
It's showtime, folks.
Welcome to the Grill Out. From the heart of Shillian, West Virginia, here's your host, Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grill Out, episode 46. I am your host and current Grill Out Predictions heavyweight champion, Hollywood Jeff Petty. And joining me off to my right is Josh Cole. Baby.
It's no longer international.
It's not.
America.
We will get the belt experts' input on that here shortly. And off to my left is the reflection of perfection, a.k.a. deception, and former Grill Out's Predictions heavyweight champion, Jason Lykens.
You know, Jeff, there's a reason why you go by Hollywood, because you're all smoke and mirrors thinking that you're the real champ. You're not. The 10 ounces of plastic sit on my mantle.
Where is it?
It's not here.
He refuses to
There's
relinquish
no
it.
reason to bring it here with you two right now. It's not on the line.
But
I
no.
don't need to carry it everywhere. I carry it everywhere I go out in the public eye. But that's because my adoring fans want to hear it. They want to see it. They want to hear greatness speak.
Did the belt melt?
Okay, in all fairness,
under his ego, probably.
It's been in my car, especially
It's
during
been
the
hot.
heat wave. I'm looking for it. Like I'm putting it back together. Okay, it might look like the hardcore title. All right.
Little do we know, it is actually melted to a ramen noodle cup. So
it is now actually not the 10 ounces of plastic. It is the 10
grams
ounces of plastic. So it's 10 individual ounces of plastic, and I just didn't have the heart to tell you all. No, of course the title is fine. Unlike you two, I don't mistreat the good things in my life. I have top-tier furniture. I have top-tier cars. I have this suit that I'm wearing is a pure polyester synthetic blend of 5 different materials.
you have a T-shirt on that looks like a tuxedo. You have a tuxedo T-shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what are you two wearing? Let's see. What do you have there?
Something Cody Rhodes. I got Cody Rhodes on today.
It looks like it's melting.
It does.
Yeah.
Because it was actually
Like
one of his
belt in
AEW
his
shirts.
car.
Like the 10 ounces of plastic.
Listen, if you were the rightful champ, you would have it. You don't have it, I'm the rightful champ. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not. And speaking of AEW, we're just going to jump right into it.
Listen, you know what? No, you keep talking about it. I'm just going to stay home and sit on my couch.
Yep.
If you don't want me here, just say it, and I'll leave.
I want you here.
I'll go home, and I'll stay happy on my couch all day and night.
Oh. So the reason why I'm bringing this story up on here is because we did talk about this a few weeks ago.
What story? We haven't got to any story
Yeah,
yet.
I'm jumping right into the first one.
Yeah, but you said the reason why I'm bringing this story up. Now,
I said. Since,
okay, now listen. If you would have said, hey, our first story is the AEW and WWE Supershow idea, and I'm bringing this up because a few weeks ago we talked about it on the air, and now all of a sudden it's like Joe Hendry. You say his name and he appears.
Yeah, you're on
you talk
episode
about-
45.
I was talking, Josh.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'm just going to stay over here and be quiet.
I don't believe it. AEW and WWE Supershow. We did our fantasy booking of an AEW WWE show a few weeks ago for Forbidden Door.
Yes.
Because we called that the true Forbidden Door was between the two of them.
Yes.
So
You think they watch our show?
I think they do.
Fightful does.
You mean listen?
Fightful does.
Listen to?
I think Fightful does listen to our show from time to time.
They're the ones who quoted us.
That is true. They are one of them that quoted us.
Okay, in fairness, I think I know what happened there. I think it was just the PR person for AEW who then was like, oh, here's the clip and go.
Probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, it gives us free publicity.
Yeah.
Appearing on The Rich Eisen Show, Tony Khan was asked by TJ Jefferson if he could ever see a scenario where the two biggest promotions in the world would come together for a show. Quote, I would love if that were possible, doing AEW WWE Supershow. I don't know that it is, but it would be great if it was possible for the fans. I think that would be wonderful, but there are a lot of challenging business things in the world of pro wrestling that I think would make that a very challenging thing to do, end quote. Talking about challenging business things, don't know exactly what he means in that context, but I guess I could possibly make a assumption on that. And that would be making comments towards WWE, accusing them of things.
Maybe CM Punk.
Yeah, the whole CM Punk thing. I think, honestly, I think if WWE and AEW were to set their differences aside for business and do a super show, I think we would see a similar thing with CM Punk like we see with Roosh and the Forbidden Door pay-per-view. As in, he cannot work with New Japan because of their affiliation to CMLL and Roosh's affiliation to AAA. I think we would see something like that. Like, Punk wouldn't be on the show whatsoever.
Well, do you think that a big issue there is potentially neither side willing to have the give and take?
I think so.
Because, I mean, if you're doing, a combined show, it's like, okay, who goes over? It's like, well, our guy can't look weak. Well, our guy can't look weak. So
that's true.
Is that the issue?
I think that is a strong issue with it. I think it is. I think that is the biggest issue, and I think that also falls back on ego, and that goes both ways with both promotions. I mean, I will say this, and I've been wanting to say this on the show for a while because I think it happened a little bit.
I don't know if you can say that.
No, I will.
Okay.
Because I feel, and this happened with WWE when they were in their downside a few years ago when Vince was in charge and stuff. I think some of the hate that was going towards WWE was more of a trendy thing to do.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes, whereas I think some of it was warranted, I think the roles have reversed now, and that is happening somewhat with AEW. Is some of the stuff warranted? Absolutely. They are absolutely warranted some criticism. But I think some of the hate that goes towards AEW is from a lot of people who don't even watch their shows.
Yeah.
And they're just... And it's something, I think it is a sign of the times to where they are just doing nothing but regurgitating what they hear elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think some of it is warranted. But I do think that, I think a lot of it does come down to ego. And they, I would love to see, I'll say this, I would love to see a WWE AEW Super Show.
Well, let me ask both of you this. Do you think that there could be the potential of it not happening because of the claims that AEW are not safe in the ring?
I think that could also play into it.
Yeah, it could.
Because you can see AEW is more of I would say they are still going through growing pains. And we are seeing a lot of that amplified because of the stage they are on, where they are, sort of set up as this competitor, air quotes, competitor to WWE. I think a lot of that is magnified right now because of that stage. I do think they are still going through some growing pains. And here's honestly an interesting thought, and this popped in my head last night when I was watching SmackDown. One of the other promotions that, quote-unquote, went head-to-head, with WWE or competed with them was WCW. We saw how that ended. One of the mirrors between WCW and AEW is both are, saying they're competitors to WWE, whereas WCW was able to take the fight more to them. WWE was not the conglomerate they are now. Both of those businesses, both of those people investing in the wrestling business had ventures outside of wrestling, whereas the Khans have the Jacksonville Jaguars. And you had Ted Turner, who had Turner Broadcasting and whatnot. That's where they made their wealth. They are picking a fight with a company, with a family. I know it's not the McMahons so much anymore, but with a company that is only wrestling.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
That's because everything else failed.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I mean, the World Bodybuilding Federation, the XFL twice.
Yeah, I would say the second time was more or less out of Vince's control.
I mean, that was more COVID.
Yeah, that was more out of his hands than anything. But you are competing with a company that is almost exclusively professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Whereas your company, AEW, WCW, whichever one you want to pick, has business ventures outside of their respective promotion.
Scott Hall said it best back with the original Monday Night Wars. WWE was a wrestling company doing a TV show. WCW was a TV show doing a wrestling company.
Fair. I think that's a solid assumption.
Well, I mean, also, whenever WWE and WCW were going head-to-head, WWE was not the machine it is now.
No.
Like, it is not the same machine as AEW going against WWE, where you have all the camera angles kind of perfect.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Kevin Dunn. But, WWE during the WCW days, it was a different story.
Yes.
It was completely different with the way it was shot, produced, and all of that. The characters were different, where now everyone is just kind of more or less real-life character.
Yeah.
And then back then, when the Monday Night Wars originally started, WWE was still very much kind of cartoony character-driven.
That's very true, and that's why I said it's not the conglomerate it is now.
Yes, well, I wanted to say it.
Well, there you go. You did say it.
I did.
But I would love for this to happen. I really do. I'll say this. I've started watching more WWE. A lot of that has to do with Kevin Dunn not being in the truck anymore. I hated the way he shot.
Yes.
It gave me motion sickness.
Yes.
I like the quick zoom ins and zoom outs. I thought they were completely unnecessary. And this isn't even coming from a wrestling fan standpoint. This is coming from a broadcast production standpoint.
Camera cut.
It was too much.
Cut.
Exactly. Yes. And Jason and I both can agree on this because we both do have production backgrounds.
Yes.
And I'm also the type of person, if I'm watching something, this is the reason why I wasn't that big in the Ring of Honor, is because of the production. I did not like the way the production was done, and therefore it took me completely out of the product. I'm sorry. I'm sure it was great in certain aspects. I just couldn't get into it because of the production. That's just solely because of me.
Quick side note on production-wise, AEW has now a residency at the Esports Arena in Arlington, Texas for Collision. What they're doing there production-wise actually looks really cool.
It does. It mirrors sort of that WCW Saturday Night type thing, which I think is what Collision should be.
Yeah.
It should. Collision, I'm sorry, it's the B show.
Yeah.
And it should be treated. I'm not meaning that in a disrespectful way. It should be treated as the B show.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think Rampage is more the B show. But
yeah. Well, I would honestly make Rampage into sort of a C show.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Yeah.
Dynamite obviously is going to be your A show. That's the first show that you had, and that's your flagship right there.
I'll be honest. I think AEW has too many shows.
Could be.
Yeah. You also threw Ring of Honor in there, too.
Yeah, that's true. You got Ring of Honor. And we've said this before on the program, and I will echo it again. And Tony Khan, if you are listening to this, I mean this with all the respect in the world, you need a booking committee. You need people to help you with booking. If you are the one that is solely doing all of the booking for all of these shows by yourself or just with one other person, I'm sorry, you are spread entirely too thin. And I'm saying that from experience of somebody who has spread themselves way too thin.
Well, and I have no idea how he would even find the energy to do all of it.
I don't know either.
No.
I don't know where some of the people find the certain
He likes
energy.
that soda pop.
He does. He does. Anyway, speaking of AEW, this past Dynamite, it was blood and guts. I thought the blood and guts match was good. I felt like the ending fell a little flat.
That unprotected chair shot.
That unprotected chair shot was nasty, and that made me wince up a little bit.
Even if it was a gimmick chair, still.
Yes, and basically, and if you didn't watch it, it was towards the end of the match. Jack Perry was handcuffed to the cage, and
Mark
Briscoe came over with a chair and just clobbered him. Unprotected, like he had no way to protect himself. Just straight up unprotected chair shot. And then Darby Allin is threatening, air quotes, threatening to light Jack Perry ablaze, which he's already done before. But he was sort of making that threat, and then he was wanting a match with Jack Perry at All In. Matthew Jackson was went ahead and booked that and said I quit for the Blood and Guts match. But that's not what we're talking about.
Just a little tidbit. Darby Allin did win the Royal Rampage Battle Royal as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he gets a world title match at Grand Slam.
Oh, wow. Okay. Grand Slam's always a good show.
Yeah.
Anyway, MJF won the International Championship from Will Ospreay last week. We spoke about that. He has rechristened the title as the American Championship. I'm pulling this straight from CageSideSeats.com. Quote, MJF entered with an assist from the Nashville Cats cheerleaders, and when he got to the ring, he mocked the fans for thinking Ospreay would beat him last week. When he wasn't bragging about his, quote, easy win, Friedman also took some shots at Will's recently deceased grandmother, a little below the belt, and reminded AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland that belt is still in his sights. But first, Max threw the belt he had won last week, the International Championship, into the trash. It was, quote, the workhorse title, and working hard is for the poors. In its place, MJF introduced the American Championship, and when he says America, he's not talking about Nashville, which is where they were located. He's talking about the most magical place on Earth, Long
Disney
Island.
World.
Oh. He ain't talking about Disney World. He's talking about Long Island.
Those side plates.
The side plates are hilarious.
Better than Will in the UK knows it. Only country that matters.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then the far ones are just him posing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wonder, somebody, I think it was Wrestle Talk, was like, I wonder if Will wins the title back, if he'll turn it into the UK Championship. And I don't know, is that kind of what the gimmick's going to be for this belt? Just whoever wins it just rechristens it as whatever.
Not. In all honesty,
I feel like that'd be too much.
I will say there are people thinking this is like an official name change. I think it's just a thing for MJF. It's going back to international when he loses.
Because I think if they were to keep it there, it's too close to calling it the United States Championship.
Yeah. But this is just mimicking what Will Ospreay did with the IWGP US title.
Yeah.
He rebranded his UK title.
Yeah, which I still cannot believe they got rid of the US title. That was a beautiful belt. But, yes, and then he had a giant American flag fall behind him with some confetti and stuff, and the stars were MJF's face.
Yeah.
So I just found that rather interesting for that. And for what it is, it does look like a pretty good belt.
Yeah.
There are people calling it ugly. I think it looks fine.
Yeah, I think
it's also just a custom belt anyway.
Yeah, I think the only way you could really call it ugly is because of the strap where it is an American flag. But
I kind of like it.
It complements what this belt is, and it kind of complements MJF and his loudmouth, obnoxious arrogance.
Also, I think there's just going to be MJF's thing where when he wins, he'll just change the belt because he did it with the world title as well.
Yeah. So
Burberry belt.
Yeah, maybe it's just an MJF thing. Yeah, whenever he gets the belt, he redoes it, which I'm okay with that. I don't want every person who gets the international title to change it to whatever their respective country is.
That happened with the TNT title for a bit.
What is it?
That happened with the TNT title for a little bit there.
Yeah, they did do that.
Miro, and then Scorpio Sky had his own version.
Yeah, which I'll say, like, at first that was cool. Like, I liked Miro's.
Yeah,
I did like his, but I just after a while I liked the way the original TNT title looked. It just reminded me of the old NWA TV title, so I preferred it. But anyway, just to close out this entire this first segment, I'm just going to close it out with some WWE news. This is coming from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select. Triple H and Nick Khan met with London Mayor Sadiq Khan today to discuss the possibility of bringing WWE WrestleMania to London, end quote. This was the other day. It wasn't today, obviously. But yes, the mayor of London has sort of been campaigning for a WrestleMania to come over.
As part of his re-election.
Interesting choice. Well, and not to get into politics, but it may actually be a smart choice to do that because of just how big wrestling is in the UK.
Speaking of belts, they gave him the tiniest little belt.
I know.
Why couldn't you give him a real one?
But what if that's maybe a sign that, that maybe they are going to bring WrestleMania to London?
Maybe. I mean, the thing that I would be worried about with the thing known about Sadiq and Nick is they're both con men.
Yes. And we already got a lot of cons in professional wrestling.
I don't know if you got that one.
I did get that one.
Okay.
I picked up on that one, clearly. I think it won't be until after, let's see, 2026, so it'll be 2027?
That's what I'm seeing because, there's this Indianapolis deal, and I see 2026 going there before. Well, yeah, that one being the first one.
Yeah, because Las Vegas will be 2025.
Yeah.
It's rumored that it's pretty much all but confirmed in a way that Indianapolis will be 2026 because of, the deal that they just cut with the city of Indianapolis. And if it were to go to London, it's going to be a few years. It's going to be about 2027 is when that will happen. I'm curious as to how American fans are going to take to that because it won't be, I guess it also depends on production. I don't see them doing a WrestleMania well into 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK. I don't really see them doing that. I see them maybe doing it regular time UK, maybe 7, 8 o'clock, which I think would be 1 or 2 o'clock here in the States on the East Coast. It would be earlier for people on the West Coast. So I don't know. I think we will see that with the upcoming shows in Germany and see how fans react to that type of event.
Well, we already have a little bit.
Sort where
Well, just the Saudi shows.
Money in the Bank.
Yeah, last year Money Bank was in London.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was in London.
Yeah,
They did a show in France.
yeah,
They did.
Backlash,
Yeah. So I guess. Yeah. Okay. All right.
What I find interesting is it kind of goes against a statement we mentioned a few episodes or whatever it was ago that the Big Five would just be in North America.
I'm sorry, it was a statement that you mentioned.
No, he brought it up.
Yeah, but you were saying that it should stay in America, and I said go wherever.
Yeah.
Because I care about the people. That's why I'm a champion.
Well, no, just that
for
the,
I'm
no,
still
he's
talking.
Not. No, he's not. He's still talking, yes, but he's not a champion.
I'm a champion for the. I care about the little people of this world. I want to pick them up and raise them above everyone.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do.
I do.
Clarify the statement that Khan and Triple H said that it should only be in North America.
Oh, okay.
The Big Five, well, everything else goes outside.
Well, but you think that because you hate everyone else in the world.
And we're going to stop it right there. And speaking of the Big Five, SummerSlam is this upcoming Saturday, and we have predictions.
And my title will be on the line.
My title. Stay tuned.
It's time for more of the Grill Out. Here's Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grill Outs episode 46. I'm your host and current Grill Outs Predictions heavyweight champion, Hollywood Jeff Petty. It just keeps getting longer. Off to my right is Josh Cole. Bye-bye.
I think we have a birthday coming up.
We do. I'm going to get to that here shortly. And off to my left is
the current,
former,
and reigning,
former,
and defending,
former.
How are you former defending?
Because you don't got it. You're not defending it.
Where is it? Where's the title?
Doesn't matter.
Where's the 10 ounces of plastic?
I've been asking you for it for a couple weeks.
I haven't lost it.
That's Jason Lykens, by the way, the reflection of perfection.
Greatness, if you will, baby. That's right, greatness, baby. He's sitting right here.
Yeah.
You can reach out and touch him, but don't. I don't want you to touch me. That's nasty. COVID's still real. I don't. Keep your hands to yourself.
And
shucky ducky quack quack.
And just so Josh sort of alluded to it, but yes, we have a 1-year birthday coming up.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
What? No, it's for the show. September 3rd of last year.
Wait, your birthday's just a show?
It's a circus for everybody. Like
if
my
someone
life.
has a birthday on February 29th, does that mean they don't have a birthday for 3 years?
No.
I mean, actually, yes. Technically, if
they
it's
get to
on
choose.
leap year. Choose what?
They get to choose if their birthday is on the 28th or the 1st.
Why do they get to choose? They were just a baby.
Because they're...
Why do they get that choice?
Because It's their birthday.
So it's okay to choose that.
Hey, if you would like to, you can email us if you do have a February 29th birthday and tell us what you do. Do you choose February 28th or March 1st? And speaking of birthdays, September 3rd last year was when we first posted the first episode of this show.
September 3rd.
September 3rd.
Then why are you asking about February 29th?
Just came to mind.
Okay, next time you have a thought, let it go. So September 3rd.
September 3rd, we will be doing...
I've been here since the very first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back and listen. You'll see. We will actually be celebrating the anniversary of the show, the 1-year anniversary of the show, on the 8th. So September 8th will be the 1 year...
Do we get cake?
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Do we get cake? Wait, do we have to pay for the cake?
We'll see.
I want cookies.
I don't... Shut up!
But yeah, September 8th, we will be doing the 1-year anniversary of the show. Yeah. I'm not going to announce anything just yet, but we have...
Well, you just did.
Well, nothing like the special stuff that we're going... Like, there's going to be some changes to the show. Wow. The three of us have talked about that.
Are we getting rid of Josh?
No. No, we are not.
So no
real built.
Yeah, no.
But no, there's
no
going to be a
party
few...
for me.
There's going to be a few changes to the show, and we will have some other stuff coming down the pipeline. And the closer we get to that show, we will discuss
when did
more
we get
about
a pipeline?
I just...
Why
it was
doesn't
in the
anyone
memo.
tell me anything?
Because you keep thinking that you're the champion.
I am the champ.
No, you're not. Anyway, SummerSlam predictions.
Speaking of champions,
we're going to go ahead and start off with...
Talk about champions.
Go back into the closet. No.
there are cookies in there.
There is.
There's no such thing as a cookie.
Oh, God. So, World Heavyweight Championship match. Yeah. Damian Priest, your champion, will be defending his title against Gunther. Jason.
Yep. Why are you telling me? I believe you. I know this. No, champion goes last.
No, that's me.
Yeah, that's me.
No, that's me.
Josh, whoever you are. There's too many J's on this show.
All three of us have a J name.
Yes, I'm aware.
I'm well aware of that. Josh.
Man, I like Damian Priest's reign so far. I don't know if the belt should go on Gunther yet. I mean, I would like it to go on Gunther, but
I mean, it could.
Yeah, it could.
I say this is one of the more difficult predictions.
I saw a thing pop up on social media, and I like the idea of so Giovanni Vinci, who's been out for a bit. Yeah. What if he pops up and cost Gunther the match since Gunther kicked him out of Imperium?
Ooh,
yeah.
I mean, it could.
Yeah,
fair.
It could. Finn Balor could cause Damian Priest the match. You know,
this is true. Damian Priest.
Going with Priest.
Okay. Jeff.
Jason.
Jeff. No. Okay. Listen, I'm the champ. We all agreed champ has the advantage.
No, we didn't.
We agreed that the champ has.
Champ
that's
gets last
why
pick. That's
I go
me.
last.
No, that's me.
Me.
You know what? I've got an idea. Both of you, same time. Throw your prediction in. Same time.
Okay.
All right. We'll do that.
Yeah. Josh, do you want to count it? Do you know how to count?
You want 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1?
Man, that's too many numbers. I have a comm degree. I have a comm degree.
I do too. You go.
Okay, so
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, and then the name?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Gunther.
Okay.
Good choice.
Okay, so Josh, Bayley, the champ, versus the incredibly dangerous, not as dangerous as she used to be, Nia Jax.
She's cleaned it up a little bit.
She has.
Yeah,
I think she's doing really good.
Yeah. She is.
I think her
good
stuff's
on
really
her.
good. So the champ Bayley versus Nia Jax singles match for the WWE Women's Championship. Who do you got?
See, you could also throw in Tiffany Stratton here with that Money in the Bank briefcase.
You could.
But I don't feel like she's going to cash in just yet.
It might not, but it might be Tiffy time. Who knows?
I don't think it's Tiffy time.
Not yet. Not
Tiffy time. You know, this does remind me of the wonderful Bayley-Nia Jax match from NXT, though.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
Whenever Bayley defeated Nia Jax for the NXT Championship.
I completely forgot about that match.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah.
Man. It was good. It was really good.
Nia Jax was NXT champion? Or are you saying she defended title?
Bayley defended her title.
Okay.
And beat Nia.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Okay. In that case, all right, I'm going for it. Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
Going Nia. Okay.
No cash in, no, not yet.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe.
Go ahead and give us a countdown, Josh.
All right. Tres, dos, uno.
Bailey. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So while Jeff is typing there, Josh, Liv Morgan, the champ, versus Rhea Ripley, singles match for Women's World Championship.
And possibly the custody of Dom Mysterio.
Yeah.
Okay, should they do a custody of Dom ladder match? I really think they should.
They should.
Yes.
I really think they should. By the way, Call of Duty skins now, Rhea Ripley. I won't say that I have it, but I definitely have it.
And Cody took Arn's advice.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, he definitely did.
That was a pretty good tweet from Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we got for the Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan defending her title against Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, just said that.
Yep, I'm just reiterating it.
Well, you don't have to. The champ has spoken.
I'm the champ.
So let it be heard.
I am the champ, and I am speaking. Josh, go ahead and give us your pick.
Your future champ picks Liv Morgan.
You're going Morgan. Okay.
I'm going Morgan.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. It's
Clearly,
an odd one.
you don't want to win.
I don't know. I think there might be some Dominic Mysterio shenanigans. It's going to be dirty.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
3, 2, 1.
Ripley?
What? There, you doing French now? On
Yeah.
deux, trois, quatre, cinq?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Go ahead and give us a countdown.
2, 1.
Ripley. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're going.
Well, are you just looking up how to say it in other languages to try to sound smart?
That's the only 3 I know.
Thank God for that.
Undisputed WWE
Jesus.
Championship match. Cody Rhodes defending his title against Solo Sikoa. Josh.
Oh, man. It's going to be Cody Rhodes, but with some return of the real tribal chief of Roman Reigns. I also think Jimmy Fatu is going to turn on the Solo Sikoa.
You think that the turn's already going to happen?
Yeah. I mean, there's some rumors, but last night on SmackDown, I don't know if y'all... Well,
Say Jimmy Fatu?
Did I say Jimmy Fatu?
You did.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
Not the real Jimmy Fatu. That's Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
What was it going on? Oh, SmackDown the other night. They did a little thing, backstage thing, whatever. Bloodline did. They were all showing the ones. What I noticed, interestingly, Solo and the Tongans were both having their left hand up, and Jimmy had his right hand up.
You mean Jacob?
Yeah. I keep saying Jimmy. I keep saying Jimmy.
So many J's.
Okay, listen. It could be the fact that Jacob Fatu, I no hate intended, doesn't know his left from right.
That's true. But
You
OG
handle
right
that
hand.
heat. You handle that heat coming at you.
Listen, there's no terrifying member of that family.
Not at all. Not even one.
I think what I meant to say is there's not a not terrifying member of that family.
But yes,
Have you seen the
Tonga
mother?
Loa.
Terrifying. Well, yeah, Tonga Loa. God.
Yes, Cody Rhodes and the return of Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
I will say this real quick about Tonga Loa. We don't
Maybe
need to
reckless
give him the hate that we give Tyrus.
Oh, Lord, no.
No, he does not deserve Tyrus hate.
No, he also hasn't been given a championship.
He hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yet.
For good reason.
That's true. That's true.
Don't
How
give
do
the
you
speed
mess up
title.
a low blow twice?
I don't know.
He hit his brother in the head.
Bonk.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. Yep. Go, Josh. Okay.
It's Cody Rhodes. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Solo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Logan Paul, the champ, versus LA Knight in a
Yeah.
singles match. I was talking. In a singles match for the WWE United States Championship.
I really want LA Knight to win this.
All right, then pick him.
But WWE has been wanting to update their history books with these titles recently. And Logan Paul is only a few months away from being the longest reigning United States champion under the WWE banner.
Even though he's only defended the title
Twice. This is his third time.
This will be his third defense.
How long has he held it?
He's
A while since
November Crown Jewel last year.
Wow, whatever happened to the 30-day defending rule?
Yeah. That's a.
The way I take it is you have to be injured for that, but whatever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the way it used to be was you had 30 days to defend your title, or you were stripped of it. But
Yeah.
who cares about the 90s?
Yeah. I think it should be that. I agree with you, even though I am the champ.
I am curious if they decide to have Logan Paul beat Dean Ambrose, the current Jon Moxley's United States Championship record. Granted, the overall record is Lex Luger with like 500 some days, but that's back in like WCW. Anyways.
Okay.
Logan Paul.
You're going Paul? Okay. Interesting.
Jeff, who do you have?
Jason, who do you have?
All right, we're doing this again.
Yeah, we are. We're going like we got 2 matches after this. We're doing it the whole way,
All
whole 9 yards.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
We both said LA Knight.
Okay.
I hope he wins.
But you see, I said it better because I said the whole thing. You just said night, as in maybe you were telling somebody that you kind of like good night. Is that how you say night to Ivy? You're just like, night.
No.
Yeah.
I said good night, beautiful.
Yeah, so you would say the entire thing. You see, I am not a lazy champ of the people.
You didn't say the whole name was Solo Sikoa.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You said Solo.
No, go back and listen.
No, you said Solo.
I said Solo Sikoa.
You said Solo.
I said Solo Sikoa. I know what I said.
WWE Intercontinental Championship match. Sami Zayn, your champion, defending it against Braun Breaker. Josh.
I think they're going to right the wrong that happened in Canada. Braun Breaker.
Going with Breaker. Okay,
it wasn't really a wrong, but it should have been Breaker before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We'll see. Jason.
Jeff.
Jason.
Jeff.
Jason and Jeff, 3, 2, 1.
Sami Zayn.
Zayn.
You see, the entire name. Give them the respect they deserve. Say the full name.
I am about efficiency
Joe Hendry
as this champion.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
I look at you and I see efficiency.
Because I am efficient. I am efficient at my jobs. Multiple. I have multiple jobs.
And you suck at all of them.
No, I don't.
That's why you're not the champ.
No.
I'm the champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, just know that Jason has not taken his medication today. He's living in a delirious world where he's the champion,
Okay,
and he's not.
One, I don't appreciate you bringing my medical history into this. Okay, mental health is a very real and serious thing that we should not be making fun of. 2, I am the champ.
No, you are not.
I am. Me and all of my imaginary friends believe it too. Okay, I don't have imaginary friends. They're real.
This is not Foster's home for imaginary friends.
Is that little Jimmy over there?
By the way, that interview with Cody and R-Truth was just unhinged.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, speaking of unhinged, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Singles match with, I'm just going to say Seth Rollins, because the freaking thing is dumb.
I hate
it's so dumb. It's like you thinking you're the champ. It's dumb. With Seth Rollins will be the special guest referee.
It's a real picture, Cry Me a River.
What?
Yeah, the picture Drew McIntyre posted with Jack Perry.
Oh, that, yeah.
Which apparently, according to reports, Punk did give him the green light on that. So any reference to the AEW Brawlout is already got the green light.
Well, also, though, I don't think it was a good move by Jack Perry because he really looks like a child next to Drew McIntyre.
That's true. Well, let's be honest. The 3 of us would look like a child beside Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a big man.
Oh, yeah, he's a very large man.
That's a big man. That's a big Scott.
Yeah.
That's a big Scott.
Yeah. He's very massive. I'm just saying, if you're being portrayed as like one of your company's big heels, maybe don't have yourself look like a small child with someone else. You know? It's just, I'm just thinking here.
I get it.
What you don't get is
I'm the
chance to hold the title.
Because you won't give it up.
It's mine.
You will not give me the physical belt.
I am the longest reigning defending Grill Out Predictions champion of all time, Jeff.
I will. You know what? I will give you that. But your title reign ended a few weeks ago.
No one cares.
Yes, they do.
Of all time, Jeff.
Oh my gosh.
So, Josh, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. with Seth Rollins as a special guest referee. Who do you have?
This one's tough because I could see it going either way. It's CM Punk's first televised singles match in WWE in over 10 years now.
Thanks for the update on the calendar there, Al Roker. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You want to tell us the weather?
Well, it is hot.
Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. So, which way are you going?
Well, there might be some freaking shenanigans happening here, but I am going to go CM Punk.
He's going to go Punk. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to Cry River today.
Bold choice.
Not going to Cry River.
Bold prediction.
Yeah.
Jason,
Yes.
what's your pick?
Well, I'll tell you after you pick yours.
No, I go last.
No, I go last.
That's the champ.
I have the
goes...
championship title. Okay?
Go ahead. Give us
the final countdown.
Listen, if you and I were in a ladder match, you could only make it up on a step stool.
Because I'm scared of heights.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's why I would win. Because I put my fear on the back burner when it comes to holding this show on my massive, beautiful shoulders.
Boulders.
Let me tell you something, brother.
You go somewhere else with that.
Much love.
HH.
That's right.
Real quick, there was a reference with Ivy. We were talking Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And she said, "Much love, HH."
Well, there you go. You see, she's learning. Good job.
I did see a random Hogan
Good job,
W
baby.
on the internets. There was a little kid that came into a shop acting like Hogan. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll give Hogan.
Well,
props
just think though, Hogan still didn't put the kid over.
Yeah.
Like, after that, what you didn't see if you watched the rest of that is he goes over, big boots him.
Yeah.
Yes,
As
he
in
does.
big
Drops
boots the
that leg
kid
drop.
right on a child.
Oh man.
Doesn't work for him.
Hulk Hogan killed a child.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
No.
He did not kill a child.
Okay.
This is
Hulk Hogan
allegedly.
did not kill a child,
He did not put him over, though.
but he did big boot him.
You know,
Maybe.
allegedly.
I'll be honest.
Allegedly.
I don't know what video you all are talking about.
It's actually a rather wholesome video.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll show it to you at commercial break.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
But Jeff, you were about to.
No,
give your pick.
Josh, give us a countdown.
All right, it's the final countdown.
It's the final. Oh, wait a minute. No, don't say that. Don't say that. That's $50,000 that we got to hand over.
We can't afford that show.
Oh, God.
That's all.
AEW can barely afford it.
Yeah, if they can barely afford it. Whoo!
1, 2, 3.
Drew McIntyre.
You see, you'll say the entire name that time.
Because I know it's going to irritate you.
Yeah.
What irritates me is you not admitting that I am the champ. Okay,
No.
so you see, when I win this, I will be the champ.
No.
Yes, I will still be champ.
No, he won't. I will be the champ. Just so you know, I will be the champ. And we are actually going to go ahead and stop it there. Just real quick to give our predictions for a recap of our SummerSlam predictions. For Damian Priest and Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship match, Josh went Priest. Jason and I both went Gunther. Bayley against Nia Jax defending her title. Bayley defending her title against Nia Jax. Josh went Nia.
Today,
Jason,
Jeff.
Yes, Jason and I both went Bayley. Liv Morgan defending her title against Rhea Ripley. Josh went Liv Morgan, where Jason and I both went Rhea Ripley. For the undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes will be defending his title against Solo Sikoa. Jason and I both went Solo, and Josh went Cody Rhodes. Logan Paul will be defending his U.S. title against LA Knight. Josh went Logan Paul, where Jason and I both went LA Knight.
Listen, you can say that I'm not the champ, but don't you ever confuse me
Do you
with
see
Josh.
a pattern with these picks?
Yeah, I am going to win. Okay, you are copying my picks because you know I am a winner. That is what I do. I win.
We will tie that. Intercontinental Championship match. Sami Zayn defending his title against Braun Breaker. Josh went Braun Breaker, where Jason and I both went Sami Zayn.
I went Sami Zayn. You copied
We
me.
both
There's
win
a
it.
50%
We
chance.
did a countdown.
Listen.
The final match on here, CM
Okay,
Punk
when it
and Drew
comes down to
McIntyre.
Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker, there's a 50-50 chance that one of them will win it. But there is, when you have all three of us, that is a 33 1/3% chance that either one of us could win. Actually, there's a 100% chance that one of us will win and a 100% chance that they'll win. But if you put both of those together, there's a 200% chance that there will be a winner from this.
Yeah.
Math.
And the numbers don't lie.
And they spell disaster for you, Samoa Joe at Sacrifice.
At Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. Final match, CM Punk against Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest referee. Josh went CM Punk. Jason and I both went Drew McIntyre. And that is our predictions for SummerSlam, which will be this Saturday. We're going to take a quick break there. And when we return, we will have On This Day in Wrestling History and the main event. Stay tuned.
Once again, here's Hollywood Jeff Petty.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the final segment of the Grill Out. I am your host and current Grill Out Heavyweight Predictions Champion, Hollywood Jeff Petty. Joined me off to my right is Josh Cole. Bye-bye.
That's right.
And then off to my left is Jason Lykens, the reflection of perfection.
Your reigning and defending current Grill Out Predictions champion. I have in my possession the 10 ounces of plastic.
He does.
That sits on my mantle.
It's in his car.
Because I am the champ.
That is neglecting the title.
Is here.
I would put it up in a nice place.
In this chair.
Like, you have it in your back seat.
Yeah, I do.
I know. You are neglecting the title.
Do you realize how expensive my car is? It is the safest place that title could be.
Oh, on this day in wrestling history.
On this day,
From the past into history.
July 28th, 1995, in Middletown, New York, Eddie Guerrero regained the ECW World Television Championship with a victory over Dean Malenko. On the same show, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers, made their ECW debut with a win over the Vampire Warrior, Gangrel, and Dudley Dudley. There you go.
I believe you said Dudley twice.
Yeah, it's Dudley.
So was he more Dudley than the other Dudleys?
I don't know. I think at that point they were kind of running out of names.
Yeah, Dudley.
Kind of sound like you said Vampire Warrior was the team name.
Yes.
That's what I thought it was. That's how it was wrote.
Wow, you really didn't read that ahead of time, did you?
No, I didn't.
You put this together.
I know I did.
And you win over the Vampire Warrior.
That's a heck of a
Gangrel
name.
and Dudley.
That's just how I read it. July 28th, 2004, during an Ultimate X match taped for an NWA TNA weekly pay-per-view in Nashville, Tennessee, Michael Shane and Frankie Kazarian were declared co-holders of the X Division Championship. The situation came about when both men grabbed the belt at the same time at the conclusion of the match, also featuring reigning champion AJ Styles.
It was phenomenal.
I'll tell you what I hate. I hate when companies do co-holders for a singles championship. There's clearly one winner and one loser. Okay, just because the person who lost can't admit to it, Jeff.
Jason.
Listen, what happened in 2008?
July 28th.
I graduated high school.
2008. I was in 8th grade. WWE Saturday Night's main event.
College.
Again, it shows you the age difference. Yeah. WWE Saturday Night's main event taping took place at the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. In the main event, Edge defeated Jeff Hardy. On the same evening, Mike Adamle was named as the general manager of Raw.
I do not remember that.
Yeah, obviously I didn't. As the general manager of Raw on a taping of that program. The first WWE show presented under the TV PG rating.
Yes, Mike Adamle was also one of the co-hosts of the American Gladiator show throughout the 90s. Whenever he came in as the Raw general manager, he had a picture of Ronald Reagan that he had on his office. And he also was really bad at remembering names. But that's,
I was going to say, is he the one that called Jeff Hardy Jeff Harvey?
Yes, but part of that was also because he ended up getting diagnosed with early onset dementia.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
That's sad.
Which is why you no longer see that on Botchamania, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Good.
Yeah.
I did not know that. This is the first I'm hearing
Yeah.
about this. So, for those of you out there that still like to make that joke, quit doing it.
Yeah.
Just quit doing it. All right, the main event. This is where we go ahead and we let you know about your next upcoming week of professional wrestling, nationally, internationally, and locally. For nationally, like I said in the previous segment, SummerSlam will be this Saturday on August 3rd. Other than that, we will have our regularly scheduled programming.
There is a slight difference with Collision.
Okay, what's the?
It'll be at 5 p.m. on that Saturday instead of its regular 8.
Okay, so Collision will be at 5 o'clock next Saturday, most likely because of SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw for the next 2 weeks will actually be on Sci-Fi Channel due to the Olympics.
Yeah.
So just a heads up. Tomorrow's show, Monday Night Raw, will be on Sci-Fi, and then next Monday's show will also be on Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
So just heads up on that.
What's going on locally in your area with wrestling?
On Thursday, August 1st, Appalachian Championship Wrestling concludes its Buffalo Wild Wings season with
This means war.
This is a free show
Free.
that will be held in the parking lot of the Buffalo Wild Wings in Cross Lanes, West Virginia. Meet and greet is at 6:30 and a bell time of 7 o'clock. Seating is very limited, so bring your own chair. This event will feature the franchise, Shane Douglas. If you have not gotten to make it to one of the ACW's free Buffalo Wild Wings show this year, this will be your last chance. So, yes,
Last chance.
this Thursday, August 1st, it will
7 p.m.
Yep.
bell time.
Yeah.
Yes.
6:30 p.m. meet and greet.
and it will be at the Buffalo Wild Wings in Cross Lanes, West
Buffalo
Virginia.
Wild Wings.
It's going to be
Cross
war.
Lanes.
What is it good for?
This means war.
Go out there and support them.
Free.
On Friday, August 2nd, Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance will hold Ring Wars
Ring Wars.
at the Ridgely Community Center in Ridgely, West Virginia. Bell time is 7 o'clock, and front row is $25. Second row is $20, and general admission is $18.
25, 20, and 18.
Yeah.
This show will feature a double main event.
Double.
In the first, Reggie Collins will defend the Elite Pro Championship against Gatekeeper Cisco, while in the second, the Machine, Jake Davis, will defend the Elite Pro Hybrid Championship against Israel Sharif
Fakur.
I think. Email us to let us know if we pronounced that wrong.
ISP.
Yep. Elite Pro will also does regular shows, typically every Thursday at 7 o'clock at the Indie Theater in Kaiser, West Virginia, with a
Kaiser, West Virginia.
with a $10 admission.
$10. 2 5s, half of a 20.
For Saturday, August 3rd,
Third Mega Pro Wrestling.
presents
Summer Sizzler Night 1.
at the
Dunbar Recreation Center.
in
Dunbar, West Virginia.
You want to read it?
Yeah, sure. Bell time is 7:30 p.m. Ringside is $20. General admission, general admission is $15, and kids get in free with a paying adult. So if you don't have a kid, find one, and you can bring them for free. This event will feature.
Don't do that.
Don't.
Don't.
Okay, well
don't
then
go,
fine.
Don't,
You finish it.
don't go get a kid and bring him in for free.
Maybe they want to go to a show.
Unless you know that kid. Unless you have the permission
Listen,
from the
A
parents.
stranger is just a friend you haven't made yet.
No, it is not.
I mean, it is.
The event will feature
Take it bundles.
Daggett Buggles?
Bundles.
Who
Yeah.
performs in Ohio Valley Wrestling and appeared in the 2023 Netflix series Wrestlers.
Wrestlers.
He will be taking on Ron Mathis of DD Trash. Summer Sizzler Night 2
Summer Sizzler Night 2.
will be the following Saturday on August 10th at the Marmot Recreation Center.
Marmot Recreation Center at Marmot, West Virginia.
It's
wanna
like
do
the epic rap battles of history.
You want to do the next one, Jason?
Yeah, sure. Also for Saturday, August 3rd, World Domination Wrestling Alliance will be in action for Antebellum at the Beddington Volunteer Fire Department in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Bell time is 6:15 p.m., so don't show up at 6:15, jerks. Show up before. That's when the show starts.
Yeah.
Okay? And tickets are $20.
Yes. Finally, for this upcoming weekend, Premier Wrestling League Mid-Atlantic has 2 shows this weekend.
This will be the first show on Saturday, August 3rd, for the Back-to-School Summerfest.
Located at the Memorial Baptist Church soccer field in Beckley, West Virginia. This will be a free show, but it's an early one with a bell time of noon.
12 p.m.
Their second event will be the following day on Sunday, August 4th in Bluefield, West Virginia.
Bluefield, West Virginia.
At the Green Valley Skating Rink.
Oh, there's a skating rink.
And yes, there is. Bell time is 6 o'clock. Front row is $15, and general admission is $10.
$10.
This Sunday show will be Premier Wrestling League's biggest event of the summer and will feature Barbarian, who has performed in WWE, at the time World Wrestling Federation.
Yes.
World Championship Wrestling, and the National Wrestling Alliance.
Yes.
He will be teaming with Jeff Paul to take on Sean Cruz and Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Additionally, former Central Michigan star and NFL prospect Deontay Powell Woods will be at the event for autographs and pictures. And that is all of your professional wrestling for the upcoming week. If you would like to contact us, email us to grillout95@gmail.com. Make sure you go like the Facebook page. We've been getting a little more engagement over there. Everybody that has been liking the stuff, sharing the stuff.
Subscribe, reshare, retweet, republish.
Tell us why you think I am the rightful champion.
And tell us what you actually think of Jason and how he's not the rightful champ and how I am the rightful champ.
Yeah.
Not true.
No.
It is me.
It is me.
One thing's for sure, we're having a new champion.
Possibly.
Yeah. Well, no, I will still retain my title.
I will still retain my title.
Okay, the only reason why...
That's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, fellow wrestling fans.
I'm tired of
HH, have a good one.
Not even be in the same league as me.
Goodbye, and good night.